Gambling never sleeps. And when the association's budget approval approaches, issues come to a head. The bank director calls the president again, and he writes to me on WhatsApp. Did you do something? The bank called me back. My world is collapsing. I couldn't foresee it. Not this time. We meet. We talk. I confess. His reaction? Anger. Disappointment. Not only for the betrayed trust, but for putting him in difficulty again. I had damaged his reputation, his dignity. But then, I tell him a bit more. I talk to him about the depression, the dissatisfaction, the feeling of being trapped in a cage, and he changes his tone, becomes more understanding. He tells me it's the last time, the last chance. How many last times did I already have? Spring is coming. I'm able to settle some debts with the finance companies. I breathe a little, but then, not even the time to pay the last installment that I've already applied for 3 new loans. At the same time, yes, 3. Why? Because I was a good payer. I paid the installments on time, and that was enough to seem reliable. All 3 requests are approved. Fresh money. And where does that money end up? In the slot machines. Always them. Always there. Waiting for me. Whispering, "Come on, Ludo. This time you can do it." I was no longer myself. I was a shadow. A shell. A fiscal code with installments to pay and a card to reload. At the end of June 2022, here we go again. Do bank transfer, do bets, do losses. I go back to taking money from the association's account. Amounts lower than usual, it's true, but the meaning was always the same. I hadn't stopped, I wasn't cured, I had just become better at hiding it. The bets, always the same. Bank transfer, deposit, play everything, lose everything. And even when I won, it was never enough. Never. The feeling was the same every time. I have to keep going. I have to recover the losses. And inside I knew I couldn't involve my parents, not anymore, because this time I could really destroy them. After yet another sleepless night, I break down. I write to Mauro. I tell him everything. He was one of the few who knew about my situation. I ask for help, but this time there's something new. First, he has to talk to his girlfriend, and she agrees. I get a message. A relief, but not much time passes, and I relapse very badly. Another night of gambling, another message to Mauro. He arrives at my house early in the morning, worried. We talk for a long time, we discuss, and together we decide. He will manage my online banking, an improvised support administrator. We change the credentials. I can no longer access it. If I need to do something, I ask him. I perform the operation. He changes the credentials again. That day, we sit down and take stock of the situation. We check the debts. We look for a strategy to fix yet another debt with the association, but it wasn't enough. We decide to also contact Giulio, the high school friend. We tell him everything, the relapses, the new economic management, our desperate attempt to stop the decline. Once again, I leverage the risk of penal charges, the urgency, the fear. It was true, but it was also a way to ask for help. Maybe, for the umpteenth time, I took advantage of those who cared about me. The truth, I was exhausted, tired, empty, extremely tired, mentally and physically shattered. I saw myself as a sad, lonely, irritable person. I didn't feel like going out or seeing anyone. I didn't even have the money to go shopping. And you? Are you sure you have control? Do you want to know how my story continued? Subscribe to the channel, like, and share your experience in the comments. See you soon.